Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So let's talk about Michael Jordan saying he never focused on improving his three-point shooting. And why would he? The man was a mid-range assassin. Plus, how the game was played back then, most didn't shoot three-pointers, and that's just what it was. So this is what Michael Jordan had to say. My three-point shooting is something I don't want to excel at because it takes away from all phases of my game. My game is fake, drive to the hole, penetrate, dish off, dunk. When you have that mentality of making threes, you don't go to the hole as much. You go to the three-point line and start sitting there, waiting for someone to find you. That's not my mentality, and I don't want to create it because it takes away from the other parts of my game. And I agree with him because what made him so great was the fact that, he attacks the rim, which puts pressure on the defense and collapses the defense. If Jordan spent half his time at the three-point line just sitting there waiting, his impact wouldn't be the same. It would be easier to guard him, basically. So as you hear him say, he didn't want to affect his game by adding a three-point shot, which would alter his mindset. It would, and also affect his game on the court. Funny enough, during the 1992 NBA Finals against the Portland Trail Blazers, Michael Jordan dominated Game 1. He attempted 10 three-pointers and he made 8. So even though, he never focused on his three-point shot, that wasn't a big part of his game. He's a mid-range assassin, a slasher, mid-range player. He still made 8 out of 10 three-point shots. And that shows you how great he was as a player. Even though he didn't focus on his three, he was still able to shoot 80% from behind the arc. And that's crazy. Even though a lot of fans, more so LeBron fans, will say MJ couldn't shoot threes. I don't know what they're talking about. Of course this man could shoot threes. Maybe not like Steph Curry, obviously, but he could shoot threes. It just wasn't the focus of his game, as he said. And I could see why. I mean, if you're going to stay at the three-point line half the time, you're not putting pressure on the defense. It's easier to guard you if you're at the three-point line. When you're always on the attack, it's hell. It's a nightmare to guard somebody who's on the attack all the time. You're going to either foul them or they're going to get a good shot for a teammate. And that's what Jordan did his entire career. He attacked. Mid-range and attacking the paint. The three-point shot was an afterthought. Yes, he shot three-pointers here or there, but that wasn't the center of his game. And he didn't want to make that the center or a focus, in his arsenal. So despite all these doubters talking about, MJ couldn't shoot three, what are they talking about? For someone to be this great means he could do anything he wanted to do. If MJ wanted to work on a three, he would have worked on his three. It's simple as that. What's even more amazing, despite not shooting threes barely, the man won 10 scoring titles. Think about that. 10 scoring titles and he's not a three-point shooter. He rarely shoots threes. In today's game, dudes are bombing threes left and right, and they could barely win a scoring title. This man won 10 scoring titles based off shooting two-pointers. Yeah, he was that great. It's absurd to say that he wouldn't add a three-point shot to his arsenal if he played in today's game. Of course he would. It's all about the time period. He played at a time where three-pointer wasn't so prevalent. It wasn't the focus of the game, so he didn't focus on it. Plus, like he said once again, he never wanted to, alter his game or affect his game by focusing on three-point shot. So what's crazy about it, when it comes to all the greatest three-point shooters and their best season, MJ's third overall. The man shot 42.7% from the three-point line. And he's not even a three-point shooter. Through the 95-96 season, he shot 42.7%. And he's not even considered a three-point shooter. We know that is not the focus of his game. And he still shot over 40%. The man is great, man. He's just a great player. But yeah, man, so that's MJ telling you why he never focused on shooting three-point shots. He didn't want it to narrow his game, He didn't want to be reliant on shooting threes or standing outside at the three-point line. which would definitely alter his game and also how he's defended. So he made a mental decision. I am not going to shoot threes. And that's that. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.